What's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nick Terrio and today I want to bring you guys a new video where I'm going to show you guys the exact campaign structure we used in 2020 that generated my clients over $3 million in revenue with Facebook ads. This came out to around a little over $8,200 per day if we average it out throughout the whole year. And I want to show you guys the exact structure, the audiences, and everything you need to run this structure. I made a few videos now kind of hinting at it, and this video is going to go exactly into how to set it up and what you need to know to set this up inside the Facebook Ads Manager. So before we get started, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for almost daily videos, Facebook ads, marketing videos that's geared towards helping e-com business owners succeed with their business. Okay, so in my most recent video, I talk about the kind of Facebook ads funnel for 2021, best funnel to use in terms of top of funnel, middle funnel, bottom of funnel, and PPS, which is your past purchases. And I got a lot of comments asking how exactly to set this up. And I've also discussed this in another video where I do a 3x ROAS case study of how we took over an ad account. So today I wanted to actually discuss how to set this up inside the Facebook Ads Manager, and particularly how it looks like. So the old way of setting up an ad account may look something like this, and there's a lot of different variations I see when I'm looking at accounts and I'm auditing accounts for businesses, clients, my consulting clients, etc. I see a lot of variations, and here's just one example. People might have a CBO campaign, and literally the title of the campaign is green shirt cold audiences if they're running ads for clothing brand. Then they might label their ad set new ad set. Literally, I've seen it hundreds of times where literally the name is just new ad set, new ad. They don't even name the ad set itself. But then sometimes we get a little bit more sophisticated audiences and ad account experts and stuff like that, where they'll actually name the particular ad set, exactly the audience they're going after, and then, have some random name for the ad. And they may have a few different audiences, a few different ad sets inside their campaign. They may be running CBO on a few and just randomly have an ABO or CBO kind of thrown around that account. So just there's really no common consistency in the account. It's all just kind of thrown out random things they've tested and tried with multiple different YouTube people. Just a lot of variations. And that's why in this video, I want to show you guys a way better to set things up and how to actually it's going to limit your amount of time you'll be spending inside the Ads Manager. And then on top of that, you're going to be able to focus on more important things like audiences, new audiences to test, and creatives, which are huge key. So messy ad accounts, particular ad accounts with no organization, they lead to two things. You're going to have a lot of audience overlap, which is going to lead to higher ad costs. You're going to start bidding against yourself. So that's a really common one. And then you're going to be chasing your own tail. So you're going to be constantly focused on new audiences, new account structures, the next account structure, the next audience we test, the next campaign we create something better. And what happens is you consistently keep reusing the same ad over and over, the same ad copy, same offer, same creative, and you might find one winning one, just keep you reusing that. You're never testing new ads, new copywriting, all that stuff. So and the big key is because you have no system. You just keep creating new stuff, reusing stuff. Something dies out, you reuse it. An audience dies out, you reuse the creative, and you just keep doing this. There's no system, no structure, no nothing like that. And this is what keeps a intermediate buyer intermediate and an advanced ads buyer advanced, because an advanced person has a system in which they do everything, whereas an intermediate just keeps their trying new things. They have no systems, they have no consistency, they just keep throwing things at the wall, whatever sticks they keep on. That's a big difference between intermediate and advanced. So a new account structure, we need something that minimizes audience overlap. So we're not bidding, multiple campaigns sharing the same audience. We need a clear naming and organization system. So that way of how we name campaigns, ad sets, and ads. And then we need a clear way to test new audiences and new creatives as we put them in the funnel and as we start spending more money on them. And then also too, we need something to prove and that works. We don't want to go sit there and like try to reinvent the wheel. What is working? That's the account structure we need. So the account structure I'm going to show you guys today is the one we used in this particular video right here. Achieving 3x ROAS in 30 days, where we actually show you the like structure we used for this ad account, where we literally took an ad account from 0.45 ROAS, spent about $2,700 a month, and we scaled up that account to getting over 3x return on ad spend and spending near $1,000 a day. So really powerful. It allows us to scale quick. Works really well. So pay attention because we're getting started. So the top of funnel campaign for success. This is huge. So how we set this up is we create 3 different campaigns. So the bold right here is the campaign. The next one's the ad set, and that's the ad. So we create 3 different campaigns, all purchase conversion campaigns. So you select that little conversions, and then all of them be optimized for purchases. Even if it's a brand new ad account with $0 in spend, optimize for purchases. So we're going to start off with that. Now, starting off with the creative testing campaign, we're going to take our winning audiences and we're going to create, a single interest or single lookalike ad sets. And we're going to create a few of those and we're going to launch those at $5 to $10 per day, ABO. And we're going to test our creatives, our new ads we create. We're going to run them through here before we put them into our scaling campaign. So that way we understand that these creatives are proven. We want to make sure we're running a proven creative before we start scaling it, because we don't want to start spending a bunch of money on a creative we know does not work. So that's our creative testing campaign. Then our audience testing campaign, we want to run about $20 to $40 per day. Again, ABO, and this is per ad set right here. This is not total. So audience campaign, we want to have proven creatives and new audience to test. So new lookalikes, new interests to test. Because right here, there's 2 different variables. There's the audience and then there's the creative. So we need to test a creative. We don't want to use an audience that's not proven. So we must use a proven audience to test a unproven creative, and to test a proven audience we must use, or to test the audience we must use a proven creative. That makes sense. Now when it all works, we have a audience that works and a creative works, then we can move it into our scaling campaign, which starts off at minimum $100 per day. Some of you ad accounts, some of you guys with small ad accounts that's not spending much, you can focus more on just like spending per day with your creative and audience testing, and you'll never even get to scaling campaign. Once you start spending more, things are working, then you can start doing the scaling. Do not rush to get to scaling, because you're going to make purchases. You're going to make a ROAS right here. I mean, you can easily, like just one account right now for me has like 10 audiences I'm testing. So we're spending $400 per day just on those 10 audiences we're testing. So there's no reason to even jump in a scaling campaign. Just focus on working on testing new creatives, testing new audiences, finding those winners, and leaving them running if it works. Same thing for scaling. Once you start getting some stuff that's working in these 2, toss them together in a scaling campaign, put your proven audiences and put the proven creatives inside those proven audiences. Just let that thing run. Start running at $100 per day. And then you can follow my video on scaling of how to actually scale that up. Now, the only audiences you want to include is interests or lookalikes in these when you're testing audiences. And you want to make sure you're excluding 180-day Instagram engagement, 180-day Facebook engagement, 180-day purchases, and 180-day website visitors from all of your ad sets in these particular campaigns. So that way we're going after a completely cold audience. We do not want to be going after any, warm people. We want completely cold people. Now, middle funnel campaign for success. Again, middle funnel is huge. So what you want to do is you want to set up, middle funnel. I like to call it reactivation, because you're kind of like reactivating warm people who maybe have experienced the brand and just hasn't actually visited your website yet. But your whole objective is to get cheap website traffic to your website. So that can be named of your campaign. ABO $5 plus a daily. So depending on the size of your middle funnel audiences, this will be different. But again, ABO $5 daily. So you want to make sure you're doing $5 per ad set. So ad set number 1 is a 30-day engagement audience and website visitors. So you want to target 30-day Facebook and IG engagement, 30-day website visitors. And you want to make sure you exclude 30-day view content. So a website visitor versus a view content. A website visitor just visit your website but did not view any products. And view content is people who actively viewed a product. So they're a little bit more different in like terms of market sophistication. And you also want to exclude 30-day purchases. So that way you have just warm people in this audience that are fresh 30 days. And in order of what to put in these ad sets, I have another video too. Again, this video right here of exactly what you need to put inside those ad sets. Now, ad set number 2, we're doing 30 to 180 days. Again, engagement website visitors. So these people who are warm, who hasn't purchased from the brand, who are very far off. They're warm, 30 to 180 days. They're almost cold, essentially. They are aware of the brand. They heard it a few months ago, so we need to re-spark their attention. And we want to include 180-day IG and Facebook engagement, 180-day website visitors. We're going to exclude 30-day IG and Facebook engagement, 30-day website visitors, and 180-day purchases. And again, that's just one campaign, middle funnel reactivation. Now, bottom of funnel campaign for success. Again, we want to do ABO, $5 a daily. This one's only going to have one ad set, literally one ad set. View content and add to carts. We want to target the most warm people right now, or hot people in the brand that's ready to buy. And we want to provide them the proper content they need to make their purchase a well-educated purchase and a smart purchase. So view content 14 days, add to cart 28 days. And you want to exclude purchase 30 days. So again, these people are hot. They're recently viewed the website. They're in the market right now. They either viewed content in the last 2 weeks or even added something to cart in the last 28 days. Now, lastly, your past buyer campaign. So this is key because you have past buyers and you want to actively go ahead and get them a purchase again. So your 7 days right here. Ad set number 1, ABO $5 a day, $5 per ad set at least. Purchase 7 days. Do some type of upsell video. You want to give them a purchase more. Thank them for their purchase. Then ad set number 2, purchase 14 to 180 days, so far out. If your product takes like 30 days for them to get, do a little further out. But you want to make sure you're targeting people who already received their product all the way up to 180 days, as far as you can go. So if you know your product takes 2 months before they get it, go 60 days. It just depends on how long it takes for your product to get to them. If it's like, 11 days, just do 14 days. So let's have something crazy. 90% of y'all be 14 days. So you want to include purchases 180 days, exclude purchase 14 days. So these are previous buyers. You need to understand, what do you promote to previous buyers? And again, this video explains it all, but this specific funnel right here has allowed us to scale rapidly for our clients. It allows us to really understand of where content needs to be at for each funnel. We don't create any other campaigns outside of this. We'll create one more campaign that's just a dummy campaign where we house all of our creatives. And then we'll create creatives inside that campaign. We always leave it off, and we just copy the post ID from those new creatives and drop them into this campaign structure. So that's it. So we have one other campaign. That's it. When we do a sale, especially if it's a massive sale, then we'll go ahead and duplicate this whole structure and rerun it with like a new name, like MOF sale, BOF sale. So that way we can have a lot of spin to those specific campaigns quickly. That's a big key, especially when you're running some sales and stuff. And lastly, if you're probably wondering, okay, you're only doing like one ad set. How do you test creatives? Or what happens if you have like 5 creatives for bottom of funnel? Drop all those creatives in, let Facebook spin. Facebook's going to start, figuring out which creatives work best. And what you can do is you can turn off the ones that are underperforming. So this allows us to minimize audience overlap. It allows us to quickly get a look at that account. It's, we can quickly glance at what's performing where we need to increase budgets at to improve results. And it's structured accordingly to the best way to run Facebook ads. And that's minimize audience overlap, which is huge. A lot of people are doing it. Allows us a clear overview, allows everything just to flow smoothly and maximize budget performance. So hope this really helps y'all. Again, we spent over $1 million in 2020, made back over $3 million in revenue for a 3x return on ad spend for our clients in 2020. We're gonna be using the same structure going to 2021. It's practically bulletproof. So it's all about testing different variables and understanding how only certain variables are tested one by one with either an audience or a creative, or just having one audience we're going after and just dropping in new creatives to maximize performance. So hope you guys enjoy this video. If you are an e-com business owner and you're tired trying to watch YouTube videos online, learning this and stuff, maybe your just head is blown up and confused of how to do all this, let's hop on a call. If you're doing at least $10,000 per month with your Shopify store, let's hop on a call. We have helped multiple clients scale past 6 figures per month in revenue through consulting, doing the paid advertising forum, all that good stuff. So let's hop on a call with you and we can audit your ad account and figure out the best course of action for you. If you are new to the channel, make sure you drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button. I post Facebook ad videos and marketing videos every other day. My whole goal is to provide as much value as we can to get you to succeed with marketing and Facebook advertising and blow up your e-com store. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Nick Terrio. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.